Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Fake Blood. I am your host, Tyler Kraft. If you're watching on YouTube, or you can probably tell that I am riding solo today. So Corey is out. He's sick. It happens. Weather changes, all that fun shit. So I'm also recording it down here, also to go on Spotify and Apple. So I'm it's a little confusing of what's going on here, but also this is kind of a soft reboot because we actually lost our first two episodes with the that was the slasher episode and the review of the Lighthouse. So those are we're gonna put the Lighthouse review up when Corey gets back. So this episode today is kind of it's the fifth one, but it's also kind of a soft reboot. We're movie people, we're used to that shit anyway, so bear with me. News-wise, a lot of fun shit happening. You got Venom 2 starting production. Joker 2 is kind of confirmed. Isn't. I mean, they're going to do another one. The film's made over $1 billion. But let's see here. The one thing I did kind of want to get into to make it still kind of a review is the show that no one talked about was Swamp Thing. And I just wanted to let you guys know that if you get that DC streaming service, just go binge that show. If you need something kind of like just out of left field but still really excellent, check it out. Swamp Thing was fucking incredible. And they pulled the plug on that from some kind of clerical error. So for those of you who don't know, it wasn't like a quality of the show thing. They didn't pull the plug on it because it sucked. It was actually really, really, really great. This isn't going to be a super long episode, guys. So another thing that I really did want to talk about also is this whole thing with Elizabeth Banks is so like beyond fucking stupid. She just directed the new Charlie's Angels film with Kristen Stewart, and it's getting blasted by critics. No one's going to see it. And the one thing I kind of have to say about this, because she's blaming male-centered genres, and that's why no one wants to go, because it's not like a guy movie. And I don't think anyone told her that you put like the most hard-to-look-at woman ever in a reboot of a 50-year-old TV show. You put Kristen Stewart in Charlie's Angels, and you're wondering why. It's not the men's fault, Liz. It's really not. it's very much your own, and you're a horrible director. You're unfocused. It's messy, and what I was getting to with horror with that is I guess she just got the gig to direct The Invisible Woman. Universal's doing The Invisible Woman. Could be good. Well, I mean, whatever. It's just kind of weird that the first one, The Invisible Man, that Lee Winnell's doing, is not even out yet. And they already know. I mean, Universal just keeps tanking itself, man. I don't know what, like, that Mummy reboot with Tom Cruise. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can speak for everyone when I think we all would have been fine if they brought Brendan Fraser back and, like, kind of kept that going. But the whole Universal Dark Universe is getting... I guess this is supposed to be the first film in it, so they trashed the whole Mummy story because it was so bad, and now they're gonna go with The Invisible Man, and I guess James Wan is on the path to do a Frankenstein reboot, which would be fucking killer if you got that gig. I mean, I would love that. But I don't know, The Invisible Woman, a little bit of a red flag, especially because she's every day whining about why men are ruining fucking action films or whatever the hell she's talking about. Like, and so that whole thing is just so insane to me. You have this, like, saying that men don't want to go see female-led action films. You have The Hunger Games, Alien, fucking Aliens. I mean, Ripley, hello. And then Atomic Blonde did really great. You had... the list just goes on. Wonder Woman killed it. Captain Marvel. But these are all male-led genres. She's just such a fucking baby. I got just a really bad taste in my mouth when it comes to her right now. So, anyway, as I said, not a long episode. I'm riding solo today. No real new films. Nothing really getting released horror-wise. But, yeah, check out Swamp Thing for sure if you want something new. And if you guys want me to check something out, please... the email's down there in the comments. You can email me or just, whatever, get a hold of me any way you can. Also, I mentioned this before, we will be redoing that Lighthouse review. And, and I love when we just kind of have to burn this movie. I'm really sorry, but we're gonna, and it's gonna be real bad. But that is actually it, guys. So thank you so much again for checking this out. I'm sorry this is so brief. but you know, that's it. That's just how it goes sometimes. And everyone's, you know, kind of going away for the holidays. So we're gonna keep the episodes coming with some new content. We'll talk about some Shutter films and things like that. But when it comes to film releases, it's gonna be a little bit. But thank you very much for checking out Fake Blood. I love you guys, and see you next time.